All right, now we are moving on to canva.com. C, not P. C. I'm not saying panda. Several people have asked me if that's what I'm saying, but I am saying Canva, like cat. And so I don't know how quickly I can get this video to go, so we're going to pray for the best here. And I'm just going to show you what I know real quick. When you come onto Canva, this is what it's going to look like. And you probably will not have anything down here because you have not created images yet if you're new to Canva, if you're brand new. If you have been on Canva and you've played around, you might have some images down here saved. If you look really closely at this right here, you can see that there's a grid going across that box. That means that I paid for that image. What I paid for is the white box and the two women. It was connected. It was all one image, and it cost me $1. And then I added that image to this background. So, and then I went in and added my text after I purchased it, and the grid lines were gone. There are a lot of images that you can use that are free that you can use. Then there are some that you can purchase. They are $1 a piece. However, I have found some that are around $2. This one cost me $1. You can see that it says Canva. Her shirt looks like it has lines on it. Anything that has a grid on it is going to cost you money. This one was absolutely free. I just added my text to it. And you'll find all kinds of them. This one was free. If I find a background that I like when I'm playing around designing and creating images, I will go ahead and put that image on a Facebook post and then save it to my computer, and then I'll come back and add a quote to that later, like I did here, or and here, this was a free image. I added a quote to it. This one, see the grids? I paid for, and then I added my quote. I paid for this one, added my quote. Just there's tons of different ones you can use. They have a lot of things. Now, most of us, I assume, are going to use the Facebook post. But if you need something besides a Facebook post, you click the plus sign and you get more, and it will show you the different social medias postings that you can use. And the good thing about these are they are sized specifically. They will fit perfectly. So when you use the Facebook post and you put it into, you've created your image and you upload it to Facebook, it's going to fit that square completely. There's not going to be white on the sides of it. It'll go in nice and smooth. And so we're just going to click Facebook post. I'm not going to show you each one. If you want to play around with those, you can. Now over here on the left-hand side, you will see this one has a $sign. See that $sign pop up? That means I would have to pay for that one. This one right here, it's free. I can use it. I can pop it in there and use it. Let's say that I don't like that quote and I want to change it. I can just highlight the letters and I can change them. Let's say I don't like the font. I can change the font. I can change the color. There's just a ton of different things you can do with it. And then let's say I want to search free images. Sometimes this works, sometimes it don't. What pops up is some things that are for free that I could use, and maybe I like that. But you see, when I pop it in here, it's not the right size because I still have all this white space. So I'm going to make it the right size, and it's going to lose parts of the. Oh, it didn't delete that earlier. Whoops. Let's remove all those. So you'll have to play around with it and move it around and make sure you've got the right visual that you want and that your white space is covered. Now you see the line that shows up horizontally. Let's see if I can get it again. There it goes. It doesn't stay there very long, but if you caught a glimpse of it, that is showing you that the photo is centered horizontally. Now you want to center it vertically, so watch for your little line. Now it's vertically centered, so then go back up. Try not to move too much until you find your horizontal line. There you go. That is showing you that that photo is perfectly centered in that square. And then you can go over here and you can add your text. And these are just free. You can pop that in and you can change it to whatever font you want. If you want to be able to upload your own font, if you have branded your business, that might be a really helpful thing for you, so it all matches. That is the upgrade version. So that's completely up to you. Then you have all these that are just fun ways of typing things. And then you have some below that are in color. And these are all free. Let's find one that's going to show up pretty good. That looks like a pop. I wouldn't generally use that color, but I just want you to be able to see what it looks like. This is my current favorite font. It's Over the Rainbow, and I love the font. See? And then it's got that little bitty text down there that I don't need, so I just delete it. And there you go. And then you download it. Or let's say you want to add your watermark to this. Go to your uploads. I have a lot in here, so you have to scroll through until you find your watermark that you uploaded. Oh, there's mine. And then you can pop it in there. And you can size that. And you can move it over. And you can filter it to where the color changes a bit if you want. Completely up to you. Or you can click your transparency link and you can make it a little less bright. The other wonderful thing you can do is click link and type in your link, and then now that photo has a link saved to it. If you use Canva to create an ebook, which you can do, and you do that, people reading your ebook will be able to just click on that and it will take them straight to your website. It's absolutely fabulous. So that right there is kind of a quick overview. You can have backgrounds. Some of these are free again, some of them are not. You just have to scroll through and find things. If you find something you're willing to pay for, like this right here, upload it, save it, and then bring it back in. Upload it again and add your text and stuff to it. That way you can use that image over and over again for different things in the future. Make your dollar stretch as far as you possibly can. Don't waste your money. We've gone over text. Elements. Grids. This is where you go to create a collage. So I call these photo wells. You just you'd click on one, it would pop in here, it would fit the square perfectly for Facebook, and then you would just go to your uploads and pop your photos in there, and it'd be a piece of cake. And then you also have frames. I'm not a fan of their frames. Those look like photo grids to me. But there are some frames down here. I'm not real fond of them. You've got some cell phones. You could add that to here and size it however you want. And then you could go to your uploads and you could pop a picture in there. Oh, it didn't pop in there. There it goes. Now that picture is not fitting quite right, so let's see if we can size. Well, we've got both our heads in there, so there we go. You'll have to be really careful with the photo that you put in there. But that's just something fun you can do, add to it. Your other elements, you've got shapes, and most of those are free. There's quite a few ones. You've got lines, like if you want to put a line underneath some text, just to give it a little creative, I don't know, just a little creative something all of us. And see the line that pops up? You can see it beautifully right here. That means I have centered that shape, that line. So it is centered in there. I love that about this because sometimes my vision isn't that great. And you just have to scroll through and find what you like, but there's a lot of free things. What I will recommend is if you're looking for something specific, like let's try working out. Let's type in workout. Okay, that's going to bring up images of people working out. Now it's going to show you the dollar ones, but hidden in here, and I don't know how quickly I will find one, but hidden in here you will find a few that are actually free. And sometimes it takes quite a bit of time. What one did I use the other day? There was quite a few here, I think. I use these things a lot because you can do so much with them. There's transparency background, so you can add it just about anywhere. Here's a free one. It's a gingerbread man. You can pop him in there. I don't need a gingerbread man. Here's some free text that if you wanted to use. You just have to scroll through there. But when you find one that is free, have a blank square up here and add it to the square, size it so it fits, download it, then upload it here, and you can add anything you want to it. And then if you are like me and you prefer PicMonkey frames, you can upload this image to PicMonkey and edit the photo and add the frame. It makes it a two-step process, but you know what you like, I know what I like, and so that's what I do. Here's a free image. She's having herself a good time. So say you want this image. Say that's something you could use for your business, and you could pop a quote onto it. Size it to where it fits, and then let's delete this cell phone. And then we're going to delete this text too. You guys have already seen it. So click on her, and then, okay, it's centered horizontally. Let's see about vertically. You got to watch until you find your little line. Sometimes I miss it. It doesn't look like I'm going to see it this time. I must be moving too fast for it. But it's centered vertically, or horizontally. So there you go. And my watermark is still up there. You could add a quote to it, some text to it. Hey, maybe she's in Mexico. Who knows? You know what I mean? You never know. You can just have a lot of fun with this. And you can make this public so anybody that sees your Canva profile can see what you created, or you can keep it private. You can download it, save it to your computer. You can share it to Facebook, Twitter, or email it to somebody. I tend to share quite a bit of my stuff to Twitter because Twitter is a very fast-acting thing. So if I have the option to share something, no matter what platform I'm on, Canva, PicMonkey, Facebook, Instagram, whatever, I'll just check the Twitter box, and so it goes there. And hopefully, eventually somebody will find their way back to me and see what's going on. But this is pretty much all there is to Canva, and there's so many layouts you can choose from, so many different things. But what I will say is to make sure when you type something up in here that you're searching for, that you use specific keywords, or you will, if you type in 3+ words, you're going to get all kinds of crazy stuff, and it's not going to match what you're looking for. And that is basically all Canva is. That is so simple. And when you are in the SendShare program, if you, let's see if we can open SendShare real quick, and I'll show you. Hopefully this video isn't too long yet. Log in. And then, okay, so you're in SendShare, and you want to design an image with Canva. Open it up. It opens right in your SendShare program. It does not take you to another page. It just opens right here to let you design, and it's going to bring it to a Facebook post because that's generally what you're doing with SendShare. But that just makes it beautifully easy for you if you don't want to go from one website to another. And like I said, that's pretty much it for Canva. And I use it because I find the images look very professional, and I want to portray a professional image to my customers and my clients. I think we all do. So that's why I use it. I love it. I love PicMonkey for the frames and the watermark. And then I go over to Canva and play. So if you go to Canva today and play around and create something, drop it in the comments below. Let me see what you created. I'd love to check it out. And you guys have a great day. I'm going to go scrapbook for the rest of the day. See you later.